shit. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between, welcome to Talking That Six. I am your host, 1-6, aka the long awaited sequel, aka Rapping Like Rent Do, aka Have Everything On and Around Your Mattress looking like the word in front of a matrimony, aka Definitely Not Getting Enough Love, aka Back to Bash Your Skull Again, aka Going Insane's More Like It, aka that's like saying that the bad boy Piston team didn't need Isaiah, aka hope I don't sound too heinous when I say this, aka one of the top 5 duos in rap, aka you ain't really like that, aka they will follow the echo, cookie echo. I think my echo is broken. AKA, please, sirs, may we have some more? In today's episode, I'll be discussing / reviewing the 2011 album, Hell the Sequel, by the dominant hip hop duo known as Bad Meets Evil, aka Eminem and Royce da 5'9". And for those of you that aren't familiar, these two originally linked up on Eminem's Slim Shady LP on the track Bad Meets Evil, which they then named the group after, on which they rapped back and forth, traded bars back and forth, rapped together, went back to back, then traded bars off and on, and were essentially compared to the Old West Outlaws, Jesse James and Billy the Kid. And then they also released 2 more songs, Scary Movies, which was on the soundtrack for the movie Scary Movie, and there's another single I don't remember, sorry. I don't remember the name of it right now, but that was it for a long time. That was it. That came out in some Shady LP. That was it. Those early 2000s, and then nothing. Complete silence from they both released solo tracks, they released solo songs, but nothing from the group until they reunited in 2011 after major life events from both of them. They reconnected, reunited after having a major falling out, reunited, cleared things up, got back together, and then released this and just dominated on everyone with Bad Meets Evil, which also ended up with the group Slaughterhouse being signed, the group Slaughterhouse being signed to Shady Records, which Royce da 5'9" was a part of. But before that, Eminem and Royce reconnected and got on these album together and just murdered these tracks. Insane, wordplay, creativity. They had fun with it. They high quality, high caliber bars, the beat selection, the production, it was so good. It was so great. Honestly, you listen to them, most of it does not seem like it was trying to be a mainstream studio success almost. But there are some songs that were oh, clearly those are radio hits, clearly those are the singles. The singles for this were Fastlane and Lighters. Excuse me. Lighters, which featured Bruno Mars on the chorus. And honestly, that one got the more radio play, was clearly the bigger mainstream hit. But honestly, if you're a hardcore hip hop head, if you enjoy just high quality bars, high quality rapping, rhyming, just quality aggressive, just in your face, just going, like I said in the intro, rapping like Rinse do, you will love this album. Lighters might not be for you, but you will enjoy the rest of this album because these two go in. Eminem is one of the best rappers in the game, and Royce da 5'9" is very, very close to him. They are very close caliber wise. Royce is one of the few rappers that I will ever say can hold his own on a track with Eminem, if not out rap Eminem. Royce da 5'9" goes in. He does not hold back when he's on track with him. Those two together put out some of their best quality work. They go at each other's throats. They're friends, it's friendly, but they do not hold back. They do not fucking oh yeah, all the slides. No, they go for the throat. They both go for the jugular, and it just results in a quality, just masterpieces every fucking time. It's so great. It's so you just love it. You love to see it. We need more of this in hip hop. One of the other things I can say even remotely close to this are Run the Jewels, and they also slaughter. Seriously, if you've never heard of Run the Jewels, go back in the catalog, check out that episode. It was such a great episode, but this isn't about them. This is about Bad Meets Evil and how they just came in and dominated on this album that definitely does not get enough love, does not get the attention it deserves, never got the respect it needed, the respect it it earned. It should have got way more love than it did. It should have got way more praise than it did. It should have been higher, way higher ranked than it was. But I feel like a lot of people kind of slept on it because this is after Eminem like came back. This is after Eminem took some time off, got his life together, and came back to rap. This is like Eminem and Royce da 5'9". Royce da 5'9", who was a decently known name, but wasn't never super huge. And they also had a falling out with each other, and then like fixed those, reconciled those differences, came back. Eminem got his life ever cleaned up. Him and Royce reconciled their differences and came back because of the love of the game, and came back together because of the love of music, and reunited and tried to bring something to the game that it was needing at the time, and it just didn't get the shine it deserved, man. Like honestly, like anytime these two like hop on track together after this, it's like, oh yeah, blah blah loves. So why aren't you showing Bad Meets? Why aren't you showing Hell the sequel to Love? But also the title of the album, Hell the sequel, was also a reference to the song Bad Meets Evil from the Slim Shady LP, whereas like we ain't eager to illegal. See you in hell for the sequel. Where they really like, laid down on that song, like, see you in hell. The hell will be the sequel. See you in hell for the sequel of the song Bad Meets Evil, because they went out like Jesse James and Billy the Kid. They got shot, they got gunned down, leaving the old saloon. So that time when they reunite, they will be in hell. And so thus they named the album Hell the Sequel. But honestly, it starts off from the jump. It goes so crazy. First track is Welcome to Hell. And like it just go like Eminem starts it off like, yeah, Welcome to Hell, and just rips, just goes in. And then Royce comes in on his verse. Your song doesn't have a chorus. Like Eminem rips his verse, Royce rips his verse, and then they both go in trading bars back and forth on the third verse, and it's just like it's so intense. It's so like at your throat. It's they're shooting for the head. Like they're letting you know from Jump Street, this album is not fucking around. They're not playing. These are no jokes. We are going for the throat. There is nothing. This will be nothing less than a slaughter, and you will enjoy it. You will beg them for more. You will leave this album on your knees, begging with your empty bowl raised to the sky. Please, sirs, may we have some more? But no, seriously, they go in super hard on this one. It's so good. They followed up with Fastlane, which was also another single. It was another single. It definitely had like this one had more of a chorus. He like had a chorus. It was more of a like essentially a radio vibe. Like I don't say radio vibe. Like it had more like the chorus was like melodic and vibey and trying to go for it, but also like the verses are insane. Like they go so hard on this. They don't hold back. It's not like, oh yeah, oh radio songs. They kept it friendly and kept it sweet. Like this is the song where Eminem says, I hope that I don't sound too heinous when I say this, Nicki Minaj, but I want to stick my penis in Uranus. And it's just like they let that slide. They let that go. What was it? Oh man, this is also Eminem also says, in other words, if you it's like what if some decapitated. In other words, if you don't give me head, then I'm gonna have to take it. It's so good. What is it? Royce 5'9" says, Royce goes in on this. I can't like remember particular lines, but like I know the lines. I can't think I'm blanking on them right now to remember, but they go so hard on this. The video for this is great. Like it's them in like a big warehouse, and there's a lot of like CGI, like a lot of animation like thrown on top of them, and them like going back and forth, like jockeying for position in this, like on the verse. In the video, they're also like going back and forth, like who gets the focus of the camera, who gets to be in front. But it's also this song is also like a lot of like it's a lot like the intro, like it's them still going back and forth. Like there is no like oh yeah, like oh no you totally no, like it's them both still going for the throat, going for the neck, still biting at the jugular, still going for the kill, still showing you they're still hungry, they're ready for excuse me. They're still hungry. They're still striving. They still want it. They still got that anger. They got that hunger within them. They're still doing whatever it takes to succeed, and still both fighting for it. It's so great. It was then followed by The Reunion, which is a great song. It's almost like them meeting back and linking back up. Essentially, it's excuse me, sorry. It starts off with Royce doing more of his style about like being in a club, braggadocious, having money, but also like how he's in the club with his mistress and his wife shows up, or like I can't remember. I don't fully remember. I know the song's great, but like yeah, he's actually in the club and his wife and his mistress both show up, and like he's dealing with this drama of like him trying to be in the club, just chilling, vibing in the club, being Royce, and like his wife and his mistress show up and they get into some drama and they arguing with each other, and he's trying to like break up this fight between them because they're like showing out and clowning and like making a scene. He's like, yo, come on now, I'm trying to chill, let them chill out. At the same time, him is like Eminem's doing what he's doing, basically leaving a white trash party with a girl he's hooking up with, heading to heading to the same club Royce is at, and like along the way, like the lady he's with starts tripping, thinks he's not like, oh man, what are you doing? Like, why are you acting like this? You're not really like that. And he's like, oh, I'm not like this, and he wrecks his car. The show to prove a point, he wrecks the car. He's driving in front of the club, and it's like Royce, I'm just wrecked right in front of the club. So I'll be there in a minute. I'm trying to break up this damn cat fight. So I'll be there in a minute. I'm trying to break up this cat fight between my mistress and damn wife. Like, Royce is dealing with his mistress and wife fighting in the club. Meanwhile, Eminem just wrecked outside of the club. And eventually they both get the things settled and they meet up. And look back at me and mentions, Royce, it's good to be back to business. It's just like how they reunite. Like the whole song's like complete chaos. Like, oh my God, these two catastrophic moments. And in the middle of those, they just meet up and link up. I was like, man, it's good to be back to business. Like they just both like essentially saying they dwelled in the chaos, like they just live off of the chaos. This is where they're at home, where they're most at home, just in the middle of chaotic events because they know who they are, they know they can handle them. These mean nothing to them because of just the level they're on, because of the elevation they have, because of like the greatness they exude. That these chaotic moments, it's like yeah, we call this normal. It's so great. It's such a great, like seriously, hard hitting lines, so great, so punchy, so like highly recommend. If you somehow haven't heard anything off this album, I highly recommend it. Every song is a banger. Every song is great. Every song is great. Even the radio hits are like, even the ones that were radio songs that were aiming for radio play are really great and just really hit hard. Also, I'm kind of late in this, we were saying, but I am reviewing the deluxe edition, which are, I believe there's 2 bonus tracks. Wait, there's two bonus tracks on this album from the deluxe edition, and I highly recommend getting the deluxe. If you listen, I highly recommend listening to the deluxe edition because you want those bonus songs. They go just as hard. They're insanely great. Never settle for anything less than the deluxe, but it's so great. And then, so after reading, we have Above the Law, which is like just the poor stay poor, the rich get richer. It's just so disproportionate, and just them like going in about how like yeah, just this one like other songs were just like them like spitting bars and be like oh aggressive. This one is also aggressive, but more is like it's from a touch of like how like they are raising the bar, how they're above the bar, how great they are, how like essentially above the law, how they are better than everyone else, and everyone else needs to get on their level because they're just so high level, they're so high caliber, they're so high quality that they can't be touched, and it's so fucking great. It just goes in so hard, like it's insane. If you like aggressive hip hop, you'll love this. If you love aggressive hip hop, this is already in your rotation, and you don't need this episode to tell you to listen to it. But thank you for checking it out anyway. I appreciate it a lot. But seriously, they go so hard on this one. And then there's the song "I'm on Everything," which has an intro from Mike Epps from a clip from his stand up talking about like kids and how they're just doing kids these days just do every drug. You know, they don't regulate what they do everything. I'm on everything. Which they then flip and turn into the chorus of the song. I'm on everything. I'm on everything. It's a great time, it's hilarious, a great flip, but also like these like Eminem and Royce have both had their past experiences with drug use and whatnot. Eminem, recently being sober. This album came out like right around the time when Eminem had got sober and cleaned up. Royce the 5'9" also had his like issues with drug use, and I don't want to say issues, but like his experience with drug use and then getting clean and reaching sobriety. But also this song is more like, this isn't necessarily a glorifying, it's more of like a comedic take on like their history with those things and like how they happen, how they real, and just more of like, yeah, like it's not necessarily glorifying drug use, but it is more of a comedic take on like, oh, the wild things that happen. There are references to like the movie The Hangover, but it doesn't say like, it doesn't glorify it in any way, it doesn't glamorize it, it doesn't make you want to do drugs anyway. It's just like them rapping about like, yeah, I did drugs and blah blah blah. Essentially it's like drugs, yeah. Drugs are crazy, essentially what it is. It's Rick James saying cocaine is a hell of a drug. Take that as you will. But also, great song, which is then followed by A Kiss, which is like, let's be honest, hey, I ain't gonna sit here and break down every song bar for bar and explain everything, go in and super, word for word and break it down to you. It's a good one, all right? It's them explaining essentially how they, like, their relationship with women and, like, their sentences, like, it's classic rapper shit. Like, it's like, yeah, man, I'm so hot, blah, 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 It's bragging. It's good. Every song here is fucking great. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and, like, am I going through track for track? I know I started that, but fuck that. We're not doing that. If you haven't listened to this album, you're slipping. If you have listened to this album, you know it's great. This is just to remind you to re-listen to it. If you haven't listened to it, this is just to, like, trying to encourage you to go listen to this album because it's great and you definitely will enjoy it. If you love hip hop in any way, you will enjoy this fucking album. But like honestly, just like my favorites, Loud Noises features the group Slaughterhouse, which is Royce the 5'9", Crooked Eye, Joe Budden, and Joel Ortiz. When they had formed the Super, at the time they had formed the Super, they had formed a super group. They did like they did a song on one of Joe Budden's mixtapes together. And there's also another member who didn't join the group, but like they did that song. They did something. It was like, oh man, everyone was like, oh, everyone was buzzing about it. This is at the same time like Eminem signed them to Shady Records as a group and had them on this song, and like it was like the peak. This was like peak Slaughterhouse hype. Everyone was waiting for them to put out the album. Everyone was loving it. The internet was going nuts for Slaughterhouse. They could do no wrong. This was them in the heydays. I honestly wish they would come back, but honestly, from what I've heard and things I've seen and what I've heard about it, like there is no chance Slaughterhouse coming back. But God damn, it just takes us back to the glory days of Slaughterhouse ripping, like 4 MCs just going in. And then you add Marshall, so you have 5 MCs going in, which also, like, this is nuts. But it reminds me of two other things. The 2.0 Boy Cypher, which was Slaughterhouse, Eminem, and Yellow Wolf, because they were all Shady 2.0 at the time. So they all did their like cipher, which is the official like Shady release cipher, which went nuts. Then there's also the Shady 15 cipher, what they did for the 15th anniversary of Shady Records. But there's also the same. I want to say it was around 2011, 2012 when they went on the BET Awards and they did a cipher at the BET Awards that was all the Shady 2.0 cipher at the BET Awards, which was the same, same members, Eminem, Yellow Wolf, Slaughterhouse, Royce the Five, Slaughterhouse, it would DJ Premier, and they just all murdered the fuck out of it. Like they all just killed that beat. They all hit it so hard. Like that one was classic. Like I don't feel like there are very few. Like there were good ciphers at the BT Wars, but very few have gotten to that level. That one honestly might be the biggest one ever, and just the hardest. Like just the best bar. Like honestly, you can go through verse for verse, person by person, rapper by rapper, and analyze and realize they all like went for it. They all spit hard as fuck. They all went in. They all murdered that shit. They all like killed it on a crazy level. But yeah, like this song is essentially that minus Yellow Wolf. No offense, Yellow Wolf. He just wasn't on this track. But this song is like essentially like a precursor to that. Like just showing like, hey, Slaughterhouse can rap. All right, Slaughterhouse rap. They are rappers. None of these guys have had like super big like commercial radio success, but they all are rappers with insane vocabularies, insane lyrical skill, insane energy, insane like just intense aggression. They just go in and crush it and go to kill it and they just aim to rap. They rap because they like to rap. They rap for the sake of rapping. They don't do it to sell albums. They don't do it because oh yeah, they want the money. They do it because they rap. They have a passion for it and they're great at it, which is unfortunately why none of them has ever like really had huge commercial success, but they all go in so hard and prove that point that like, hey, these should be your favorite rappers. These rappers should be loved by you. These should be like some of your top 5. Why are you not listening more to these guys? But they all go in, they all hold their own. It's all a fucking great time. It's so good. Like it's such a great moment. The song hits so hard. Highly recommend that. And then of course the album ends with Echo, which is essentially like the finale. Like it's like the Take a Bow song almost. It's like Eminem and Royce Five like essentially it's stating that like, hey, this song they will follow the echo. Like it's essentially stating the legacy of like what this album is. It's showing you like, hey, this will be legendary status. It's not even like it's proclaiming the legendary status of this album that should be and is, but also I feel like it does not get enough. It doesn't get the love it should, but also like it telling you, hey, this. All right, this is what you're listening to on another level. This is next tier. You definitely should be like bumping this. You should be loving this. Trust me, this is gonna be way above what you think it is. It's gonna go way higher than you think it should. This should be top tier. Like just you don't realize, you may not accept it now. It might take years in the future, but eventually they will realize this was top tier. This was high quality. This was insane purity rap that you may never see again. Now, since this we have gotten like Bad Meets Evil songs on Shady 15, the Southpaw soundtrack. We've gotten Eminem and Royce, one of them songs featuring Royce. We got Eminem like featuring together on tracks, but we have not gotten another full-length official Bad Meets Evil release since this. And I really, really, really hope that we do, because these two together are like seriously the most insane, one of the most insane duos in rap. I highly recommend checking them out. I really, really, really want another album from them, like another full length album from these two, because they go so hard, they do so good. I get it, like they're both experienced singles like success as solo artists right now, and they're both living their life, and they're also like getting, I don't want to say old. They're not old, but they're up there in age. They're older gentlemen. They're fucking elder statesmen of rap. Like they're experienced officers. They're not like young guys anymore. All right, they're not. They're not 20. They're in their 20s. They're like, they don't necessarily. They're not at a point where they necessarily need to do this. They do this because they want to do it, because they enjoy doing it. And like Eminem is Eminem. Like he can never put out another album and still be top. He can still be one of the biggest names ever. But these two together, honestly, they put out another Bad Meets Evil album, it would be so fucking nuts. It would go insane. Like, it would set the game on fire. Like, it would cause people to step their game up. Like, you put out another Bad Meets Evil album, you are causing the rap game to elevate in quality, because no one will be able to step to the standard. Like, people will have to elevate to step on this. You will have to get to that level. Like, you will force people to step up their lyrics, step up their bars, step up their beat game, step up their delivery. Like, you can't come soft like, oh yeah, Bad Meets Evil, who cares? No, fuck you, fuck that. All right, you have to bring it. Like, yo, it's not for the kids. It don't matter. All right, it don't matter. Everything gotta be for the youngins. Everything ain't gotta be for the kids. The kids got their music. The older generations got theirs. Put it out for them. Put it out for the old hip hop. Put it out for the hip hop heads. Put it out for people who love the culture. People who do it for the pure. People who do it for the love of the game. People who are still deep and can't, who's still deep in the game. They can't forget what it's about. Put it out for the people that's still bumping Redman. Put it out for the people who are bumping Muddy Waters 2, which is also a great album. You should highly recommend checking that out. Muddy Waters 2 by Redman. Such a great album. Redman's still in the game. Do it for the Redmans. Do it for the Method Mans. Do it for the Killer Mikes, the LPs, the people who are still doing it, the people who never fully made it to the top but keep pushing because they know they got it. They put out dope shit. Please, Bad Meets Evil. Please, us. I am begging you. We need some more. I'm not asking, can we have some more? I'm telling you, we need some more. No, but no, seriously though, we need another Bad Meets Evil. We need a another full length Bad Meets Evil album. It'd be so great, be so highly appreciated, show it so much love. Like, honestly, we really need it. I know it, like, oh, it might not do what the normal standard of rap is today and streams and blah blah blah, but plus me, we'll put some numbers in, we will put in work. People will show it love. People will fucking go out to get it. People will put in effort. The people who helped you get to the position where you are now are still here. They still want it. They still love you. They still need your music. They still love it. They want more of it. Please, please, please do more of it. We need it. But thank you for checking out this episode. Thank you for listening to me rant about this album I really care about, an album I'm passionate about, this thing I really care about, this thing I really love, this thing I deeply enjoy, and hopefully you enjoy too. Hopefully you clicked on it because you enjoyed the album. If you didn't, you've never heard of it, you clicked on it, and made you want to listen to it. Please do me a favor, follow the channel, subscribe, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, show your friends, follow me on Twitter at TalkThat6, follow me on Facebook at TalkThat6 if you use that. I just really, trying to grow this channel. I know I take long breaks between videos sometimes. The uploads kind of like far out between, but sorry, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's hard to keep up with it. Like life be life, and sometimes we all getting older. Things keep moving forward, but I'm going to try. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep putting them out. I'm going to keep getting to it when I can. I'm going to do as much as I can. I'm going to keep showing y'all love. Hopefully you show me love. We can keep this thing moving forward and keep it going forward, keep going higher and bigger, make it greater. But thank you for checking out the episode. Peace.